Welcome back. Time now 11:32 on a Tuesday. So of course we all love being able to highlight all the organizations in Northeast Ohio that are leading the way, not only through innovation, but also through action in the workplace.
Yep, and one of those companies is Avery Dennison, which is a worldwide leader in adhesive technologies, display graphics, and packaging materials. And their determination to make inclusiveness an integral part of the workplace has been a huge key to their success. Let's take a look. Diversity in the workplace is really important to companies throughout the United States, and employers want to ensure that they are attracting and, equally as important, retaining talented employees who will bring a diversity of thought to the workplace. One Northeast Ohio company that is excelling at this is Avery Dennison, where employee resource groups actively work to create an environment of diversity and inclusion. So joining me to talk about this topic are Champayne Mitchell, Podojil, and Eric Bildstein. Welcome to the show. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you.
So Champayne, let's start with you. First of all, let's talk about the employee resource group here at Avery Dennison.
Well, employee resource groups are groups of employees who join together in the workplace based on shared characteristics or life experiences. So I lead the Black Employees Resource Group here at Avery Dennison.
And what does that entail? How does that bring everyone together?
So employees who self-identify as Black or African American have an opportunity to get together with other like-minded employees to share experiences, to talk a little bit about how they're navigating through the workplace at Avery Dennison, or just to talk a little bit about work-life balance structures and overall what it means to be a Black employee in the corporate world today.
And we also have Bill here, and you have a major role in the ERG.
I do. Yeah, I am part of our Corporate Diversity Council, but also I'm part of Champayne's Black ERG, or Black Employees Resource Group, as well as the Women's Empowerment Resource Group. And because of that, and really trying to understand the world from their perspectives, I decided to start Unite, which is our LGBT employees group. And part of that is because I think the LGBT group population tends to be a relatively small one, tends to be underrepresented. And we also have a lot of employees across the United States working in many, many different facilities. And we really wanted to create a kind of a community for those people that would feel comfortable in discussing issues important to people within the LGBT plus community.
So Bill, you're passionate about Unite. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, so as part of the LGBT plus community, like I am, I find it very important for us to reach out to other employees that need that connection or need that community so that they feel safe and they feel protected in the workplace. There is no anti-discrimination law nationally to protect either sexual orientation or gender identity in the United States. And there are more than 20 states where an LGBT person can get fired simply for being LGBT plus.
Oh, that's I mean, it's just crazy to hear that coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is definitely making an impact. So thank you.
Thank you. I've been lucky, and Avery Dennison is one of those companies that has supported me my entire career. So I'm one of the lucky ones, and I want to spread that around to other people that might not have that opportunity.
Oh, you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
And then we have Eric. Now you are a large part in the ERG also. Can you tell us about your role?
Sure. So, when folks think about diversity and inclusion, they usually kind of focus in on things like race, gender, orientation. But being a veteran, there's an opportunity where we have within our company a very large faction of folks that are prior service. And when we think about diversity, that's not necessarily where people's minds go. So it's really just being part of a team that helps bring those talents to the forefront and kind of help the organization understand how to tap into that talent pool, and then also how to engage the community. There's a lot of folks that are sitting out in the community, a lot of veterans that there's a ton of things that we can learn from them, and then also hire them in. So as we're going through the journey, I think that was part of my motivation of being part of the team, and just the ERG in general. I think as we are proliferating that across the organization, it's one focus group that I thought had a lot of merit.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your service, first and foremost. And I'd like to ask, what do you think has, and feel free, anyone chime in, what do you feel like has been the benefit of the ERG? I know it's kind of still new, but what kind of things have you seen come out of it?
So when I held the kickoff session and I invited all of the Black employees that I could reach to, and there's still many others in the organization because we're a global company, that we're still trying to get the word out about our ERG program and let them know that we have all these great resource groups that are popping up, and you're welcome to join one or even start one of your own based on your passions. There was such a huge positive response, not only just from the Black employees who represent the company, but also employees who are passionate about, wanting to know more about the Black culture and how they can support and help bridge those gaps. So it was very well received, a lot of enthusiasm behind the program, and it gave us a lot of momentum to move forward and to do what we can to ensure that the program is not only successful but sustainable in the long run.
Anybody else want to chime in?
I was going to say, I think what's important is that the employees started these groups. These were not a corporate mandate that said, we're going to have this, this, and this. The employees actually started it. I lead a business team here at Avery Dennison, and for me, I find it to be a huge competitive advantage to have a diverse set of employees that are looking at problems and looking at challenges from a very different perspective than just one particular age group or one particular race or one particular nationality. So as Avery Dennison, we're looking at this as also a huge competitive advantage for us in terms of welcoming people's opinions, whether they're quiet, whether they're older in their career, newer in their career, whatever that is, their opinion matters, and everybody needs to be heard, and then we make better decisions.
You know what, I think that you guys are right on the money. Diversity and inclusion is shown and it's proven to help businesses, to help companies, and to help us just live happier, better, and more successful lives. Yes. So I think what you guys are doing it's awesome. It's great. Thank you for sitting down with me.
Thank you.
And for viewers who are interested in working at Avery Dennison and learning more about the Employee Resources Group, you can visit averydennison.com/label science.
That's so awesome what they're doing.
They're right on the money.
Gosh, Avery Dennison, props to you guys.
We love them.
All right, well, coming up next right here on Live on Lakeside, of course, Alexa and I will top off your local news and weather headlines.
Absolutely. And after your news and weather update, Mitchell's 1-hour heating and air conditioning is here to help you prepare for the upcoming summer months. See you back here soon.
This segment of Live on Lakeside was sponsored by Avery Dennison.